All right, week 4 of 14 is going to be a little bit of a back off week. You're going to see a few different exercises just to get you away from some of the exercises that you've been pushing a lot. We want to change that up a little bit, get you a little bit of recovery and kind of stimulation. At the same time, we're going to come back to most of the same movements next week to continue kind of progressing up in weight from there. It's also not only a back off week, but a transition week into some new exercises. So some of the exercises that you're doing for this week will be just for this week only, and then you'll go back to some of the old ones, but some of them that you're doing this week will remain. For one example of that, it's going to be the power jerk. So we'll continue on with the power jerk, and then as we go through more and more weeks, kind of like we did with the last program, we'll transition into some other jerking exercise behind the next split jerk, and then eventually when the competition gets closer, into regular split jerk. So just be aware of that some of the exercises that you're doing are just for this week, and you're going to be back to some of the old ones again starting next week. Squat program will remain. Day 1 of the squats this week will be a little bit different, trying to get you a lighter session in there, some higher reps to, again, for a little bit of a different stimulus, and hopefully get you some recovery in there as well. Front squats towards the end of the week will build on top of what we did last week, so we're going to continue to push in that regard. Also on the clean lift off and clean deadlift combination that we've been doing, that will remain this week, and we're going to keep climbing up in weight there. Again, I want to confirm that those weights may not be real heavy for some of you guys, up to 95% of your clean now, but I'm telling you, you're going to benefit so much from that. So keep those weights where they're supposed to be, keep the tempo where it's supposed to be, pause above the knee where it's indicated, nice and slow in reverse. Pay attention again. I'll remind you to take a look at those 2 videos that are attached, clean lift off, clean deadlift, and read the description there. If you haven't already, hopefully you have already, but that will help you a lot. Another reminder, don't skip the recovery portion of the program. As I always mention, that will benefit you in more ways than one. So pretty straightforward this week. Other than that, guys, that's all we have. So I will be back to you next week to probably a little bit of a longer video next week. Got a little bit more to talk about as we continue building on some of the stuff that we've been doing and transition into a couple new things. So we will see you then. Take care, guys.